So I just got back home from a month-long trip. I was away for 1 month, and while I was away, I would check my bank account at least once a week just to make sure nothing funny was going on, right? And every single week, there was large sums of cash deposited into my bank account, more than enough to cover my entire trip that I was away for. That month-long trip. Every week paid for that entire month-long trip, and then some. This is what I built up in my spare time residually years ago. And I had to do it in my spare time because I really had no free time back then. But because it was residual, I was able to build it up consistently in little deposits of time consistently in my spare time outside of everything else that I had going on. And I was covered. Now it doesn't matter if I work or if I don't work. It just doesn't matter. That's what I mean when I teach people and when I say that the truly rich people of the world measures their wealth by their time, not their money. But there's a relationship between time and money, and not all money is created equal. This is residual money. It's the polar opposite of job money. And I'm not saying this to put down jobs. I'm just telling you what it is right now. You can formulate your own opinion. God knows I've got my opinion. Residual money allows you to create freedom because it's leveraged money. In other words, it builds on top of each other so that eventually you can come to this place where you no longer have to do anything and you're going to be covered no matter what, which means you get your freedom of time to spend it how you want on whatever your heart bleeds for, whatever is important to you, without living under the thumb of anybody that can ever tell you what to do. Not from a banker, not from a boss, not from anybody. That's residual money. Residual money is leveraged income. Job money, love it or hate it, that's up to you, but job money is the complete opposite. For that, you have to continuously give up your time for it. It doesn't build on top of itself. When you stop working, you stop getting paid. Therefore, your time is attached 100% to money. And because your time is attached to money, that also means that your mind, your body, and your spirit is being sold every day for a paycheck. Otherwise, you stop getting paid. Residual money allows you to detach your time from money and still be covered, which means that frees your mind, it frees your body, it frees your spirit. That's the difference between residual and passive money and then job money. Now, if somebody loves their job, that's cool. But I recommend, at least on the side, be building something up residually that will eventually be greater than whatever money you're making from your job, so that you're covered, so that you're no longer needy for that kind of income. You're no longer needy for it. And then you can keep your job because you love it and the paycheck wouldn't even matter. That's cool. What isn't cool, in my opinion, is to be needy for something that requires you to perpetually sell your time, your mind, your body, and your spirit for. Otherwise, it stops coming in. That makes no sense to do that. There's nothing more spirit crushing, in my personal opinion, than to be on that perpetual hamster wheel. That's where we get that from, the hamster wheel. It's selling your time for money. Residual money lets you get off of the hamster wheel so that you can enjoy yourself and free yourself to be able to spend your time how you want. That's the difference. And that's what I teach. I teach residual money. And to circle back to this, I don't have any time to build it, then you need it more desperately than you think, because it's leveraged income. And if you don't do something leveraged, you will never, ever have any time. So you have to do something that's leveraged. And because it's leveraged, it means you just need a few minutes or so a day of 100% focus. And it's every day, just a few minutes of the right activities and the right focus, just a few minutes. That is enough to get the ball rolling. It's enough to add up, and it's enough to compound and multiply over time. That's part of the beauty of residual leveraged income, and that's what I teach. So if you would like to know more about that and more about what I'm doing with residual money and what I'm doing to grow healthy, rich people, get a hold of me, privately reach out to me, and ask for my 30 Days to Profit video. You can check it out. You can see if it's something that's going to be a good fit for you. And if it's not a good fit for you, then look somewhere else for it. But as long as you find something that is a good fit for you, that's the key. And if it happens to be my deal, pretty awesome. And in my personal opinion, actually my very well formulated opinion, it makes sense to learn it from somebody who's been there, done that, and knows the way out of this perpetual hamster wheel of working for money. I tried it my first year of trying to figure it out myself. I plugged into the concept, but I was trying to figure it out myself. It wasn't until I started plugging into the leaders and the mentors and the trainings of people who had already done it. I've already done it. And that was 8 years ago. I got into this whole deal in August of 2007. And right now, you might be watching this video 10 years from when I make it, or today. But it's November 19th of 2015 right now. I got into this deal August of 2007. So it's been a little bit over 8 years. And I accomplished that dream of crossing that threshold of no longer needing a job anymore in February of 2010. So it's been going on 6 years here real soon that I've been living this free lifestyle, and 6 years that I've been doing my part to grow healthy, rich people, people that want to grow into healthy, rich individuals for whatever their freedom looks like for them, because it's their choice. They get to design it. You get to design yours. But anyway, I just wanted to impress upon you the importance of not doing it by yourself, because that takes a lot more time if you ever even get there. But knowing somebody who's been there, done that, and has a track record, that is like the world's biggest shortcut. Intellectual acuity, leveraging intellectual acuity to create leveraged money. So it's all about leverage. And that's how you get your freedom of time. All right, I'll hear from quite a few of you real soon. The mystery of who I'm going to connect with, that kind of lights me up. I dig that. I'll talk to you real soon. And if you want to dig more about me, my website is fireyourboss.xyz. Not .com, it's .xyz. Fireyourboss.xyz. Look at the negative, look at the positive, decide if you want to focus on the negative or the positive. And I can't wait to hear from you who want to focus on the positive. And for those of you this is a really good fit for, we can lock arms together. If we both want to work with each other, we can lock arms together and run with this and do something really wonderful. Okay? So I will talk to you real soon. Bye for now.